Hello, my dear students. I wish very good evening. I hope everyone fine in this critical condition of Corona 19, COVID Corona 19. So today I'll be discuss about fundamental of agriculture extensions. Under this course, principles of extension education and program planning and steps of program planning also. From these topics, from these questions may be raised like discuss about the principles in detail, as well as questions may be raised like what is the program planning and discuss their steps in detail. Like this, 5 marks as well as 10 marks questions may be raised in your final exam. So first of all, I'll discuss about principles of the extension education. What are the principles? Principles of interest and needs, principle of cultural differences, principle of indigenous knowledge, principle of participation, principle of leadership, principle of family principles, principle of satisfaction, principle of evaluation, principle of adaptability in the use of teaching methods, principle of grassroots, principle of organization, principle of learning by doing and seeing is believing. About this principle, I will be discuss about it in the brief. Principle of interest and need. What is the interest and need? These interest and need differ from individual to individual, from village to village, from block to block, from state to state. So principle of need is the important things also. It's need to be first we need to identify the needs of the people, needs of the village, needs of the states, needs of the people, what they want actually. So as per their requirement, as per their need, we can recommend that things. Principle of culture difference. This principle also important. Culture differences. Extension work is based on the cultural background of the people with whom the work is done. Know the level of knowledge and the skill of the people, method and tools used by them, their custom, their tradition, their belief, value, etc. Before starting the extension program. When we are going to start any program in the any village, any society, any community, we need to first know about their culture, which type people they are residing. So as per that, as per their cultures, then we can start the our program. Principle of indigenous knowledge. The extension worker should gain the confidence of the rural people. It is the obvious that the change agent who works personally with the villager must know what the village know and what the things. In the indigenous things, this is the every community, every society they have the indigenous knowledge. They have the indigenous system, traditional system. First, we have to know about their traditional technique, traditional knowledge, traditional innovation, traditional information regarding them. Then we can start the our program related to our activity. This next is the principle of participation. People must share in the development of the program and must feel that it is their own program. When we are going to organize any activity, we have to participate. People have to participate in much. If people will participate in the meeting, then it will be very effective. It's depend on the extension worker. Help the rural people identify their problem and then helping them in the solving their problem. Principle of adaptability in the use of teaching method. People differ in their level of understanding and knowledge, and therefore only the extension method will not be used in the providing information all. It need to be adapt whatever going to release, whatever going to demonstrate, whatever going to disseminate, it should to be adapt. It should be favorable condition so that farmers will be adapt the latest innovations, latest information regarding the agriculture activity. Grassroots principle of organization. Grassroots means base level. When we are going to organize any program, we have to know it should be go at the base level. Each and every family have to be, each and every last person have to be benefit of the scheme. So this is the Also important principle in the extension education. Principle of leadership. Leadership means the person who is going to influence others. It's called the leadership. Local leaders are guardians of local thoughts and action and can be trained and developed to best serve as interpreters of new ideas to the villages. Villages extension work is based on the full utilizes of local leadership. Extension works depend on the local leadership. When you are going to conduct any demonstration, any meeting, we have to contact the first of all the head of the village. As per their recommendations, people will be gathered in the program. The whole family principles. Whole family principle, all the members have equal importance and they should be developing equally. Extension work is for whole family and it should be reach all the members of the family. Extension work will have a better chance to success if the extension worker have whole family approach instead of separate and unintegrated approach. In this whole family approach, it should be focus of the each and every family have to be participate in the extension activity in the extension program. Principle of satisfaction. It is the people are not satisfied the if the people are not satisfied the participating in democratic societies, people cannot be made to move the like machines. They continue the things only when they get satisfactions through the innovation. Satisfaction is key to success of extension work. A satisfied customer is the best advertisement. Suppose if I am going to demonstrate something front of the farmers, demonstrate of the package and process of the wheat cultivation as well as paddy cultivations. If farmer will satisfy with their package and process, their result, then they will discuss with others farmers. Then it will be good effect. Otherwise, if the demonstrate who are farmers in participating in the demonstration, if they will not satisfy, then they cannot discuss with the others. So it should be satisfactory whatever program going to organize from the department of the extensions. Principle of evaluation. Determine the teaching result in an unbiased way. It is the necessity to review the development made so far as to see without extension work is proceeding in the right directions. Without evaluation, we cannot judge what is the progress going on, what is the current condition, what is the actual conditions about the any scheme, about the any project, about the any program. So it must to have to be evaluated for the check of the growth, for the check of the assessment, for the check of the evaluation, for the check of the performance. So it's need to be evaluated. Evaluation is the so many type: external evaluation, internal evaluation, summative evaluation, formative evaluation, formal evaluation, informal evaluation. But it should be neat which type evaluation need to be done for that scheme, that project. So that since we implement in the project that type evaluation. Principle of learning by doing. What meaning learning by doing? It is important principles in the extension educations. Get involved in the activity, actually doing the work. Effective the changing people behaviors. Learning by doing and seeing is believing. Suppose if you are given to chance of the farmers to learning by doing, they will learn and they will do and they will learn. And seeing is believing. If they will see something, then they can believe, otherwise they cannot believe. So this principle is the most important principle of learning by doing and seeing is believing. On the basis of dependent on these principles, we can say in the demonstration it is the very effectively in the agriculture extension. Next is the extension program planning. From here also questions may be raised like what is the extension program planning, as well as what is the steps of the extension program planning. This is important topic also. I will discuss about its steps in the detail. First we have to know what is the planning. Planning is a process which involves studying the past and present in order to forecast the future, and in the light of that forecast determining the goals to be achieved and what must be done to reach them. Planning is the process of involve studying. If I'll go start something, we have to make a proper plan earlier before going to start the any activity. What is program? Program is the total educational job being done in a particular setting. It is the prospectus or a statement issues to promote understanding and interest in the enterprise. So program is a total educational job. What program is going on? Suppose if you are going to attend some program, what is the theme, that what is the program name, which type program. So it is the related to extension program planning. What is project? Project is a specification of work to be done or procedure to be allowed in order to accomplish a particular objective. Project also, it is the so many types of the project: short duration project, long duration project, medium duration project. Is depend on the fund of the depend of the agencies. It's need to be implement which type program, which type project they want, they can decide these things. Plan of work. It is an outline of activities so arranged as to enable efficient execution of the entire program. Plan of work it is going to decide of the whole outline of the upcoming activities of the your program. Calendar of work. Calendar of work is a plan of work arranged chronologically according to the time then when step or works to be done. It is schedule or schedule of work. Calendar of work, suppose in this sense we can decide like from month to month, like in the January what I'll do, what program will be done, in the February what program will be done. It should be alternative. All activities should be mentioned in these things. Next is the extension program planning. What is extension program planning? According to Kalse and Herne, extension program is a statement of situation, objective, problem and solution. It's called the extension program planning. Question may be raised, define the extension program planning. You may write this definition. Next, what is situation? Situation is a statement of affairs that includes the cultural, social, economic and physical conditions in which a particular groups of people find themselves at a given period of time is called the situation. Means what is the current condition, what is the current situation, what is happening in the present, in the this at the moment, in the at the duration, in this conditions. Objective. What is objective? We have to know objective are expression of ends towards which our effort are directed. Example, raise the average wheat yield from 40 quintal to 50 quintals per hectare. This is the in the objective. What is goal? Goal is the distance in any given direction one expects to go during a given period of time. Like example, to raise the wheat yield by 5 quintal per hectare in current year. This is the goal. You may understood easily by this example. What is aims? Aims are generalized and broad statement of directions with respect to given activities. Example, suppose if I am going to plan the, I'll be increase the average wheat yield in the this season, in this season. So it is the aims. Extension program. In this sense, what is the problem? Problem is a condition that people after study with or without help have decided needs changing. If we have problem, you have problem, you need to be decide the solution about their problem. On the basis of their solution, you can change that problem in the solution. What is solution? Solution is a course of proposed action to change an unsatisfactory conditions to one which is more satisfying. First you need to be, if you have the problem, you need to be make the solution of that problem. When problem will be changed in the solution, that is the you will get the solution. Dear students, it is the most important steps in the extension program planning. Total how many steps? 8 steps. First is the collection of fact, analysis of situation, identification of problem, determination of objective, developing plan of work and calendar of operation, follow through plan of work and calendar of operation, evaluation of program, reconsideration and revision of program. In this sense, you need to be carefully remember it is in the two parts: program determination and program implementation. From the steps first to 4, all these 4 steps come under the program determination. From steps 5 to 8, all these steps come under the program implementation. Implementation means it is going to implement, it is going to active in the sense of the program planning. So all these things, all these steps important in the extension program planning, you need to be remember properly. Starting point. What is starting point? Collection of fact. First step in this starting point, data may be collected from available records and be surveyed. In this sense, we need to be collect the past data regarding this program. On the basis of that, you can modify in your project. Data may be collected from available records and be surveyed information related peoples, enterprise, technology, facilities, constants. So it is the important point of the extension program planning. Next is the analysis of situation. After the collection of the data, you need to be analyze the situation. Analyze the data in an unbiased way. Keep in view the feeling expressed by the client system. This shall help in understanding and situation in proper perspective. After the collection of data, we need to be analyze the current condition, analyze the situation, what should be done. So on the basis of analysis, then you will be go forward. Identification of problems. After the analysis of the situation, it is the third stage. We need to be identify the problem. What are the problem? Identify the problem after analysis. There may be many problems. Select urgent and significant problems. Keep in mind the available and time limit. Select a large number of problems may lead to failure and frustration. You need to be select the all type of the problems. After selection of problem, you need to be determine the objectives and objective. This is the fourth step, determination of objective and goal. After the determination of problems, we need to go forward in this sense. Set the objective on the basis of significant needs. Objectives should be direct and started in clear terms. State the following in terms of specific goals. In determination of goals, go through the data and information, analyze to find out what could actually be done with available resources and time, which will be compatible with which the people will be cooperate. Discuss with local people and local institution in the form of the objective and goals, so that you can start your program for the developing plan of calendar. This is the fifth step, developing plan of work and calendar of operation. After determination of the objective and goal, this is the fifth stage. Plan should have all essential detail. Plan of work should be in written form. It should be indicate who shall do what job. That is what the change agent system and client system shall do. Which institution, organization, service department shall be involved. I mean, developing plan of work have to be determine the what duty of which type of persons have to be assigned, and how many organization will be participate in this sense in this organization. So what arrangements shall be made for marketing, for the produce training of the farmers. So all these things need to be managed in developing a plan or calendar. So after this you need to be follow that things. Follow through plan of work and calendar of operations. After this developing plan, this is the sixth step need to be followed. The extension agent should perform training of participants, communication of information, conducting method demonstration, marketing regular visit and monitoring. So all these things need to be follow under this follow through plan of calendar of operation, which have to done in the plan. All need to be, these things need to be proper follow. Evaluation of progress. Without evaluation we can't judge the what is the current condition, what is the progress. So it's need to be evaluate. On the basis of project, it need to be types of evaluation. You can implement the types of evaluation on the basis of their requirement. Evaluation is the process of determining the extent to which we have been able to attain our objective. After the evaluation we can check of the assessment of the progress, what objective have to be achieved or not, what is going to be complete or not, what had to be left. So on the basis of evaluation we can reach that point. Next and last is the important point. Questions may be raised sometime objective also in the competitions, which is the last step of the exercise program planning, reconsideration and revision of the program. So this is the on the basis of evaluation of the program should be reconsidered and revised if needed. Reconsideration should be done with participants, scientists, administration in organization and local bodies. It shall help in making necessary corrections and modifications. After the evaluation done, if something had left, so we need to be modified, we need to be revised, we need to be reconsidered. After modify we can extend of the project time. So this is the important steps, all this important step from correction of fact to reconsideration and revision. All these 8 steps are the very necessary in the exercise program planning. So my dear friends, I hope this lectures you will be like, share, comment and subscribe also. It is very useful for the BSc first year students. Dear students, you need to be subscribe the channel so that all lectures will go by you if you will be subscribed. So I'll try to regarding this course you will get the all lectures be proper, I mean regular in the all this lecture. I'll be update time to time, you need to be touched regularly. So if any suggestions you need to be leave comment in the below channel, so I can improve the quality of the content, I can improve the quality of lecture, I can improve the quality of the content. So whatever you want you can give the suggestions. So thank you, take care to all of you in this critical situations, COVID-19. So thank you, bye bye, take care, bye bye.